What's going on, guys? Welcome to Ajax Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing Pledge Night. So before I get too far into this review, I want to remind you guys to make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, man. You guys have been great so far, man. Let's keep it up. I really do appreciate it. Directed by Paul Ziller, a fraternity in the middle of hazing their new pledges during Hell Week incur the wrath of a long-deceased pledge who died during a hazing gone wrong 20 years ago. So the movie starts off with the fraternity Phi Epsilon starting off their Hell Week by pulling off a prank to get the pledges ready to go. So the pledges are forced to eat cherries that other pledges picked up with their butts and are rewarded by being able to attend a pig party where they all hook up with ugly ass girls. Okay, I guess. I have no choice but to skip ahead, man. 23 minutes in, nothing's really happened. This movie doesn't even look like a horror movie. I don't know what it looks like. I don't have a good feeling about this. So one of the pledges, Bonner, his mom shows up at the frat house to tell him a story of her ex-boyfriend from 20 years ago that died in this same frat house by being soaked in acid accidentally. That person was played by Joey Belladonna of Anthrax. I kind of think I know where this is going. I'm glad I never wanted to join a fraternity because this shit looks dumb. Like they're eating anchovy-covered bananas out of the toilet. They're eating earthworms, having honey poured on their face, and then cockroaches put on top of the honey. Like, I don't get it. I don't. This is just dumb. Well, we are 41 minutes in, and this is still not a horror movie. There's no saving this movie at this point. There we go. Finally, we're 44 minutes in and we get our first kill. It's an off-screen kill, and we don't know how the person actually died, but we get a kill. It's better than what we've got so far. It's literally some random schmo sitting on a toilet taking a crap. And he hears weird shit sounds coming from the toilet, as you kind of would if you're taking a shit. And then a hand comes up between his legs, and then it cuts away, and then when it cuts back, he's laying on the ground dead. So, at least there's that. So then one of the frat guys discovers the body, runs to try to call the cops, and is interrupted by another guy named Dan, who tells him, no, it was just me, it was a joke, I didn't really kill him. And the guy's like, oh, ha, ha, ha. So they hug, and Dan stabs the dude in the back with some screwdrivers, and then proceeds to drop a radio into a bathtub where a girl is taking a bath. So you're expecting me to sit through 45 minutes of bullshit and give me 3 kills in 2 minutes that are pointless, and I'm supposed to be okay with it? No. This fucking sucks, man. So Dan makes his way down to the kitchen where there's another girl, and he kills her by shoving a hand mixer down her throat after tying her apron to a pole. Okay. I mean, if this is where we're going, I'll go on the ride. So the main frat guy hears all this commotion, comes out and tries to call the cops. Dan interrupts him by bashing him in the head with a bottle, and then tying him up and sticking a cherry bomb in his underwear. Then Dan falls to the ground, and Joey Belladonna comes out of his body. We saw this in Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. Except, it looked better. Anyway, Joey Belladonna walks up to the cherry bomb, lights it with his finger, and blows the dude's ass off. So now we're introduced to Sid, the guy who died 20 years ago. Yep. I think I know where this is going. So I'm going to spare you guys with this next bit. And I'm just going to say Sid chases all the other pledges around and kills all of them except for Bonner and Wendy. When it's revealed, you ready?
But I only came back to protect you.
That Sid, Joey Belladonna, is Bonner's father. Who didn't see that shit coming? Oh, Jesus Christ, this is terrible. Oh, somebody help me. So now it's time to talk about the things that I liked about this movie. The fact that it's over. And that it had Joey Belladonna from Anthrax and featured a couple songs from Anthrax. That's it. That's the only thing good that I'm taking away from this movie. Now for all the things that I disliked. I'll try and make this as short as possible. I disliked everything. I felt like I was watching a movie about dudes spanking other dudes.
Thank you, sir. May I have another, sir? Thank you, sir. May I have another, sir? Thank you, sir. May I have another, sir?
I went through 45 minutes of watching whatever the hell this was before we got our first kill. And then it was an off-screen kill, and every kill that came after that was just as bad. I can usually have fun with a crappy movie. I love cheesy horror movies, and if it's bad, I have fun. This one, I couldn't do that. It was just too bad. There was no redeeming value there. I couldn't find myself having fun for any reason. The story, the cast, the acting, the location, the setting, everything was terrible. So in conclusion, stay away from this movie at all costs. It's that bad. I have to give this movie a 0.5 of 5. And thankfully, guys, that's going to do it for me for today. So until next time, stay smart, stay clean, keep the dream. Don't let the man get you down, because if he does, he might make you assume the position. And then it might be dude on dude spanking time. Just, no. Don't watch this.